So it's a Monday morning. I still feel like shit, absolute fucking shit. Luckily the temperature's going down, so I only have this cough and my voice is going like up and down in a weird like. Anyway, will this be the week when I get a new job? Who knows? One of the companies I interviewed with last week got back to the recruiter saying they really liked everything and they would want to proceed with interview stage 2, which would be the last one, and that's been scheduled for Wednesday. They meet my salary requirements, they meet my remoteness requirements. The team is awesome. The only thing that I'm conscious of is they operate only in one market and I'm used to doing the international scopes, so that's a bit, I don't know, it's kind of weighing me down. It feels like a little bit of a step back going from like full international to just one market, and that client is not planning on like growing and it's just so far from what I've been doing. It feels like a step back, but then again the client is huge, enormous. There's 8 people working on one account, and that is something I'm not used to either, because usually it's just 1 person, 2 max per account. So I don't know, man. I'm just gonna I don't want to be making rushed decisions, and like I'm known for making rush decisions and I don't want to be doing that. There's one more company that I was very keen on, and they are B2B SaaS, most probably international, so it ticks off these 2 boxes which are very important for me. They wanted to have an interview with me and the freaking HR person went on leave, not maternity leave, just annual leave, and we were literally just about to book an interview, and like I gave my availability and all of that stuff, and then she didn't get back to me, and today I sent her an email like chasing her on that and get an automatic reply saying, hey, I'm on annual leave, reach out to this person. So I was like, fuck, okay, I have to be pursuing this because it just feels like I have to have a few options to choose from. I can't be going for just one. So that one is, you know, it can be great because the team is great. It's just, I don't know, man. And who's to say that I'm not going to change my job like in a 1 year time, you know? I'll have that experience of working with multiple international clients, B2B clients, and like B2C that are focused on that huge and one market focused. I think it will enhance my experience. Plus, I'd have the salary that I need to get a good mortgage, and I'll be working with a new team. It's just fucking great all overall, you know. But I still like to have a few options in front of me and be like, okay, so this is in order for me to make an informative decision as opposed to just choosing one that's in front of me. Anyway, this week I don't have any interviews yet apart from this one that would be the last stage of the interview process, because I haven't applied for anything over the weekend. This may have been a mistake because I should be going for a ton of interviews, but I was so sick and I was like, look, I have a few things going for me already and I need to pursue that, which may be a mistake again, I don't know. What I did do over the weekend is this, the turf. It looks very nice and neat and bright. I brushed all the leaves on a side. Now that needs to go in the bin. I didn't have the energy for that. I did have the energy for this. I put the bricks on the 4 ends of the turf, and I put the double-sided tape here, which did the job. And just like that, the day's over. It was quite an uneventful day. A new person joined. The new person joined our team. The actual reason why I decided to switch jobs, this guy was given a salary much higher than mine, just like that. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm on my way to the gym. Nothing exciting happened today apart from that one conversation with a recruiter that I had earlier today. A new recruiter. who I didn't have high hopes for. I don't know what I was basing it on, but in the end this was one of the best conversations that I've had with all of the recruiters recently. So I was glad that I organized the call and had the call in the first place, because I have a good, very good feeling about this guy matching with the jobs that I will actually like. So I'm looking forward to that. He said that he'll be sending my CV over to a few job places, or what they call it. I can't even talk today. This is one of the most awful parts of it all. With me, whenever I get tired and when I'm sick, I just can't seem to be able to talk properly. Literally lost for words, can't make a sentence, and it's bad. And it's not looking good, especially when I have important calls and meetings scheduled. For example, on Wednesday I have 2 calls, one of them with a new company that I might want to like proceed to next stages, because even my partner said that they were like really good, and I tend to trust what he says. And also the second stage interview with the guys that I had an interview with last week is scheduled for this Wednesday. So a lot of things are happening, but so far it's definitely much less of an overwhelming week. It's definitely far less stressful than where it was like last week, where I just couldn't handle the stress properly. I think that's why I got sick. I don't know what happened, but I spent an hour and a half on a treadmill and walking for 45 minutes, and I was like, fuck it, I have so much energy to go run. So I ran for the rest of it at the pace that is higher than what I usually have it at, and I still have so much energy. It felt like I could continue, but then I didn't. I was like, look, if I continue running uphill, I'd be like dead tomorrow. My legs would kill me. So I decided to stop. It was so good. It felt so good, even though I felt extremely sick, especially at the beginning of my workout. I was like, oh my god, I feel so sick. I feel so much better now, so I think it was a good exercise altogether to go to the gym. Today's week is definitely getting complicated by the fact that I'm sick. It's just not going anywhere. Like I feel like I have high fever, but it's not. I don't have high temperature, or maybe my thermometer is freaking broken. I don't know. I'm just very hot, very weak. I have an awful sore throat last night. I woke up because of the pain that I had in my throat. It's quite bad. It's obviously not helping me with the workload that I need to be doing, but more importantly, I have a few interviews lined up. I have 2 interviews back to back tomorrow. One of them is stage 2 interview for one of the companies. On top of that, 2 companies I was interested in earlier got back to me asking for my availability for an interview. That would be another potential 2 interviews. And one of the recruiters that I spoke to yesterday said that he sent my CV over to 3 exciting companies that are matching my requirements. So far I only have 2 booked, but there's a lot coming on the horizon as well. I'm just so sick that I can't even be thinking properly or clearly, and I'm really hoping that I just decided to take a day off tomorrow. I mean today, because it's 12 o'clock. I've been working since 9 today. Usually start at 10, but today it's been a client call, so it's been a little bit earlier, but now it's 12 o'clock. But to me it feels like it's 6 already. I'm like dead, and it's bad because like I'm very tired, and none of the work that I'm supposed to be doing is getting done. At the same time, I need to be preparing for my stage 2 interview tomorrow, and for my work for Thursday, because half of the day tomorrow will be spent doing fucking interviews. So altogether it's a really weird situation to be in. This illness is not making it easier, and I am taking pills. I'm drinking Lemsip, I'm taking paracetamol, trying to do everything possible. But at the same time, I did go to the gym yesterday, didn't I? And maybe that was not a good idea, but it felt right and it felt good. Not sure I should be going today though. So it's me an hour later. I don't usually when I'm sick I just push through, you know, and I don't like pay too much attention to me being sick and like whatever, you know, it's gonna go. But this shit is not going anywhere, so I decided to take it off today and just relax. Went to bed, almost fell asleep. I got this email, and this is literally a dream come true kind of freaking job, and I am so damn freaking excited about it. You guys have no idea. I'm having a call with what seems like a recruiter for these guys in less than 15 minutes. The perks that they're providing, the whole is so unusual. You will be basically given shares of the company. People get promoted a lot more than like what you usually see. It's predominantly women based companies, so there's more female employees than male, and I kind of like it. I recently grew to I don't know, I probably had a really awful experience working with men, but I've definitely seen a lot of bias on that front, and I'm excited about the opportunity to be working with females. Top third digital agency in the UK. The amount of perks and benefits that they've shared. They pay for your freaking rail card. No one does it. Nobody does it. They also cover 50% of your membership, gym membership, which is fucking sick. My membership expires in September, so I'll be looking forward to that if I am successful. Now, this is the job spec that I am truly excited about, and I really need to do my best not to fuck this up, because it feels like an opportunity, like one in a million kind of opportunity, in my opinion, from the first glance. They are okay with my salary expectations as well, which is great. They take off all of the basic boxes of mine. They also expose you to other channels a lot. I hope it's true what they say. One of my long-term goals is to be proficient in all paid channels as opposed to just focusing on one. It just sucks that I'm sick. It really blurs my mind. I don't think I can think clearly, and if I can't think clearly, I can't express my thoughts well enough. Gosh, I'm lost for words, and it's like the worst. I hate being lost for words. I think I need to take this hour to read a little bit more about this company, see how my skill set can relate and be relevant to what they are asking. This person is a recruiter. I'm most sure it's not like a HR person of the company or anything like that, so it's just like an introductory call again, but it matters, and I really hope that I'm really hoping that things go well on this job front, this specific job front. As I'm waiting for the call to happen, I'm just lying down because obviously not feeling too well and can't function, can't do anything. Might as well just try and relax and gather my energy and stuff. In my old room, so to speak, by the way, big upgrade. My partner and I decided to move the RP crate into this room. I have a few reasons for that. I will need to be very close to where he is for the first couple of weeks in order to ensure that he feels okay in the new place. We also need to ensure that the cats don't have direct access to where he is. And if you see here, the areas between the crate metal bits are so big, cats would just go insane, I'm sure, with trying to get to him, and that will be very scary for the little pup, so we'll need to avoid that. Now we know that the strategy of closing the door is not going to work because the cats will just meow even more, but at least there will be a way physically being able to access and touch and scratch puppy. We just felt that if the crate was downstairs, there would be a bit less control for what we could do to protect the puppy from the cats. I'm sure that this will be a very interesting experience of having 3 cats and a puppy in one household, but I think it's going to be fine. The cats will get used to, they got used to each other and they're quite territorial, so with the puppy they'll just have to get used to, and the puppy will grow and become so much larger than them. Within a few months I think he'll be bigger than them. By the way, today he's getting microchipped, and the breeder keeps sending pictures every now and again on how he's growing and what he's able to do at what stages. It's just so nice. If I was a breeder, I would be doing that exact same thing. Getting a dog is a lifelong decision, just like getting a cat, you know. It's a big decision. Your whole lifestyle is going to change, and it's very important to understand that, to prepare for that, and also to be excited about that. And getting these pictures is so exciting. Oh my god. He looks so cute. He's perfect. I will need to be distributing my attention between them four and my partner. Anyway, I am really freaking hoping today's call goes great, and I'll update you anyway on how everything goes when it's over. Keep it in my hair. I've never had such long hair. Look, it actually goes like up until here. Always wanted long hair, proud to have it. Very difficult to manage. I have to keep brushing it. Like sometimes to be honest with you, I do have days when I just don't brush my hair. It's too big of a mission. My hair gets tangled a lot, and sometimes it gets to a stage when it's so tangled that the easiest way to approach it is to actually wash my hair with a ton of conditioner that would just untangle it. I'm now realizing I should probably take a COVID test. It's a stupid thing to say, but I actually didn't. The thing is, if I have COVID or if I don't have COVID, it's not gonna change shit, because the freaking it's not going to change anything I do about the recovery process. The only thing that it will change, it will basically force me to stay indoors more, to quarantine and stuff. I still have a feeling that it may not be COVID, but I do have a few tests at home, so I might as well just take them out, test, see whether it's COVID. So the guy said he'd give me a call at 2. It's 5 minutes past 2 now, and I'm like, are you gonna call? Or looking through the side of this company, and it literally does tick all of the boxes. It feels like the perfect transition from what I've been doing so far to this company, on all levels. So I'm placing really high hopes in this one. The guy needs to fucking call though. I'm literally honestly waiting for this guy to call. I would want to have a coffee now to wake up a little bit, but I really don't have the energy to go downstairs to the kitchen. So if he doesn't call within the next 5 minutes, I'll just wait for him to call and back. But I don't freaking look. Who do you think that is? Right, so the call happened. It went really well. The recruiter seemed like they know what the hell they're doing. Very positive. And when I told him that I currently have a few job interviews going, he was like, okay, you know what, I can schedule an interview with you for today. Like, how willing are you to have a first introductory interview today? I was like, pretty damn willing to. So it looks like I may have an interview today at freaking 6 p.m. He's actually promoting 2 companies, and both of them are quite strong in their offering. I also just got an invite for a 3rd interview tomorrow, so tomorrow I'll have 3, and I need to be doing my actual job and I'm sick, so altogether this seems like a lot to be dealing with. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I feel like this is the decision making time, and I feel like by next week I will have an answer. I mean, I will have the decision that I've made as to which company to work for and like where to transition to. So this week as I'm jam-packing it with everything in order to know. I just want to know, like, there's so many options out there, there's so many great options out there. The only thing that I don't like with these guys is I may need to be going into the office twice a week, and I mean, all of this travel, I don't know, man, but at the same time it's whatever. I think I'll be okay. 2 times a week is nothing compared to being underpaid and not excited about your job life in the first place, and career and progression, and I don't know, man, I'm so tired. Just got a new interview confirmed. This is for one of the companies I was excited about last week. This is for the company that had their HR person go away on annual leave, so somebody else got to organize the interview, but that will be on Thursday, I think. got by Wednesday will be limited to 3 interviews, I hope. Anyway, decided to take a COVID test. Haven't done it in ages, kind of forgetting how to be doing it. I need to read the instructions again. I think I've already read the instructions. Okay, I just need to rely on my memory and do this. I'm honestly not trusting myself with this freaking process right now. Like, I don't think I've done it properly. But hey, let's just roll with it. I forgot how much time I need to allow to before check. Why is it? Hey, why is this liquid not coming out? Like, I'm so confused right now. Okay, look, I have to read. Okay, so that's been done. Now I need to. Oh man, not the nicest of the processes. Are you hearing me trying to come in the door? She's gonna be doing that until I open the door. Now that that's done, I need to be doing what the fuck? What? It's supposed to be coming out, but it's not coming out from this little freaking tube section. Okay, fuck the tube. I'm just gonna press the limit. Okay. That drop went in directly without that freaking stupid tube. I just put it that way, and I'm just gonna wait and see. I'll double check the timing, but I think it's 15 minutes before. I don't even have to wait. 2 lines are coming through already. Do I have to segment myself from the cat and from my partner, or what? He probably has COVID now too. Well, that's a fun turn of events. I don't think I can do much more than just rest. So you know how I put all that stuff that I've been doing on my CV and stuff, and on paper it looks kind of good. It looks very strong. That's the feedback that I've been receiving from the recruiters and stuff. But when they put you in a position where they're selling you so much, and you know that, to companies, and then that creates a lot of pressure on me. For example, when I am to jump on a Zoom call with the company, they see me and they think, like, there's so much expectation, I think, being placed at times. Or maybe it's all in my head. At the moment, I'm just worried that they're overselling me to them, and you know, like, when I come on Zoom, they'll see how young looking I am. I have braces because I'm sick. I may not even have the best of the impressions. I'll not make the best of the impressions on them, and just overall it's gonna be a fucking flop. But I don't have the luxury of time. I mean, I do, of course I do. I can wait, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I have so much shit happening. Literally, they're trying to book me in for an interview today because tomorrow I have 3. On Thursday I have, 2 actually. Like, I'm losing track of all of the shit that's happening this week, and I should probably take the day off work tomorrow and the day after as well, because there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to function in the first place, being sick and all, and then like the pressure of constantly being in front of people, trying to make an impression, a good impression. I hope impression that will earn me a good position, the salary range, and that I want to have, and I think I deserved. I hope I fucking deserve. If not, like, what am I doing with myself, with my life? Like, what's happening? I don't know. I need to be taking notes as well, I think, because of all of the interviews that are happening. There's certain specifics, company specifics, that I need to be dotting down in order for me to be able to get a comprehensive picture of the overview. Like, for example, if I get a few offers from the companies, I hope that I will have it in my memory, like the specifics of those companies and the clients they work with, and salary ranges, remoteness, all of that stuff, you know. I need to be noting it down, especially because I'm not fully clear-headed right now. I hate not being able to function properly. I hate talking through my nose, you know, when your nose is blocked, that kind of talking. I hate sniffing, like, I hate coughing. Who likes it though? Nobody fucking likes it, obviously. It's just not the best of times. There's never a right time, so